Welcome back. So, I have a governor, Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, and if I heard my governor speak that way, me, Rayo, I'll be very embarrassed. But I know others aren't embarrassed. They feel it's not a big deal. But let me come to you, ladies. What do you think about? Let me start. Is your husband's? I was here, but I'm asking him about your governor. But your husband's governor. How do you think?
My children's
governor. Okay.
So yesterday was my husband's birthday, so we're having dinner together, and we discussed this largely, and it's embarrassing for every citizen, or is it indigene? Every person from Edo State, indigene of Edo State. It's an embarrassment. You feel very weak watching it, because you want your governor to represent you, as in your governor would speak and you would be inspired. You would want to go and leave wherever you're doing your business to say, let me go back home. People are not ready. But it didn't pass that across. Confusions can happen. People get confused. You can make a mistake with reading out numbers. Sometimes, if I want to read out billions of naira, I deliberately start counting 3 zeros, put comma, 3 zeros, put comma, so that I understand. But it also shows lack of preparation, because you are going to be presenting the budget of your state. This is one of your first major activities as the governor. Everybody that works in his press team, in his finance team, they should actually fire them. Like, fire and rehire people who will tell you the truth, governor, because the people you have around you are lying to you. Guess what, Morayo? Media clips are defending him to say that the former governor will not make that mistake because the former governor has stolen so much money, he knows how to call big money. And I'm like, you will have people, Nigerians, defend the indefensible just to please a politician who will not call a spade a spade, who will not say the truth. Any politician that doesn't have somebody that will call them and tell them what you're doing is wrong. Governor Okpeholo, if nobody told you that this is an embarrassment and you should work on your speaking, the person hates you. Anybody that said it is good, they hate you, because if anybody wants your good, they will give you positive feedback. They will give you the harsh feedback. You will sit down and you will cry. And then you tell yourself, never again. Okay. This should never happen again, because you have the next 4 years to show that you are smarter than what they have concluded about you.
Mariam, when I watched the clip, I have to say I couldn't watch it to the end. I had serious, major second-hand embarrassment. Yeah. It felt like, it was happening to me. And for me, also, I put it down to preparation. Yes, you may not be able to call the numbers. You may not be good at calling numbers, or you may struggle with reading and comprehension and things like that. It should have been written out in words, so he would have read it out. Second,
practice.
First of all, let me just dwell on that a bit, because where I'm going next, I don't want this to be a defense of what he's done. I'm just saying that if he had prepared, he would have come across these numbers, and he would have known that he would have to read out these numbers. And then he would have made sure he had prepared on how to read it out. But secondly, it also shows to me that he may not be fully involved in the writing up of this budget. Yeah. If you don't know the figures, you don't know where they're supposed to go, you don't know who has what, and what's meant to be used for. So it shows to me that some people put a budget together, and the governor really not aware of where any money is going. So that's what it showed me, and that is what is dangerous. So the list is about reading numbers. I struggle with reading numbers too as well, especially when there are too many zeros involved. So the second part, which is just a PR part, is an aide would have walked up immediately as he was struggling. I don't understand.
Possibility.
An aide should have walked up immediately with a piece of paper that had the full thing, and to give him to read it.
They were equally shocked.
You should sack them.
No, you can't be shocked.